Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be making halloumi hot dogs and we're going to start by making our own chili jam, aka Crane's chili jam. Thanks for the recipe, bruh. The ingredients are going to be on the screen for you if you want to give this a go. So we're going to start by prepping the veg. I'm going to show you how to break down a pepper. You just top and tail it, make an incision, and then run your knife along the bottom, removing that core. Then you're going to cut it in half and then stack them on top of each other and then just cut little sticks basically. This is how they do it in restaurants where you get those perfect little squares. Then turn it to the side, bunch them all together, make sure they're neatly packed, and then just dice away. You don't really need to cut them as small for the chili jam, but I just figured that the more you know, the more you know, the better. Knowledge is power.
What?
These are the red peppers. All you have to do is just pinch down and then those seeds come right off and then just pull it out. Another useful tip. Thank you so much, Lyra. I'm learning so much from you. Roughly chop up all the veg and then put it in a food processor or blender or whatever you have available. Then we're going to prepare the chilies. If you're no good with heat like me, I cut the chilies in half, take the seeds out, and then just throw them in the blender. If you are good with spice, then just leave them whole, throw them in there, you big bad man. Then throw in the ginger. To peel the ginger, just take a spoon, flip it over, and peel away. Look how much you guys are learning, eh? That's 3 tips I've given you. I didn't even plan on learning today. Bam! Sorry, before we were rudely interrupted by someone coughing, I was going to say, be careful opening the lid because you're dealing with spicy chilies. Anyway, pour the veg into a bowl alongside the chopped tomatoes on a medium to high heat. Then use the red wine vinegar to rinse out all the veg that you blended and pour that into the pot. Make sure there's no waste, and then we're gonna pour in the sugar. It's a lot of sugar, I know, but it's a jam and it requires loads of sugar, so don't judge. Mix the sugar in well, and once it's come to a boil, lower the heat from medium-high to a medium heat. Then we're going to skim off any impurities from the top, ensuring that we get a nice even simmer throughout. You don't have to pay much attention to it, just every 15-20 minutes make sure you skim and give it a good mix. Reduce it down for about an hour, hour and a half, or until you're happy with its consistency. It should look like this. You can see how much it's actually been reduced. Then pour it into a jar and then a nice close-up, of course. You now have a 3-month supply of chili jam. Well done. Now we're going to start assembling the hot dogs. Into a pan, toast your brioche buns and then get your halloumi. A quick tip for halloumi is just take it out of the packet the night before and then just dry them out. It stops them from like melting away and releasing all that liquid in the pan. This way they'll hold their shape a lot better and be a much nicer texture. Cook out the halloumi until golden brown on both sides and then layer the hot dogs. On the base, obviously we're going to hit it with the chili jam, followed by some halloumi. Then some salad because health and fitness.
What are you talking about, man?
Finally a pickle for crunch and acidity. A bit more chili jam on the top bun and then you're pretty much done. If you like the video, then like the video. Maybe share it with a friend and subscribe. But for now, we're going to cut to some B-roll.